Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I'm a bit early today. I hope everyone who wants to be here is here. That usually is at this time. G'day, g'day. Hope you're all doing well out there. And today we've got our last three, hopefully 4 games of our first season at Man City, where we're already going up to the Premier League as Championship champs. So that's good. But we could also maybe win the FA Cup. Unlikely, but we'll see what we can do. We have to get some revenge over Manchester United, who knocked us out in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals, because we've got them to earn the right to play Liverpool in the final. They just beat Arsenal 2-0 as I was going forward. So we'll play the rest of the season today. We'll probably start to make some transfer plans, but of course, the big spanner in the works of all that was the fact that we did not get an increase to our transfer budget at all. Just the wage budget. So we've only got 27 million to spend. So it's going to be difficult, and we've still only got 25% of transfer revenue retained as well. So we're not going to be spending a lot. So we'll see how we go about that, because we do have a starting right winger and on loan. So we probably need to get someone there at least. TD Moore, you're here. Welcome in. Yeah, for those wondering, I am early because the All Blacks, for some weird reason, are playing at 5 o'clock instead of at 7 o'clock tonight. So I thought I'd jump on a half hour early. That and the wife's gone early as well to exercise, so that helped out a lot. So yeah, first up we've got this massive game which is going to really dictate what else is going on today, because if we don't win this, then we've literally got 2 more games left this season. Otherwise, we play Liverpool in the final. So if you want to know where Man United are, because that prediction should still be live, they are 5th in the Prem. They are in a okay position. They've got the game in hand over Spurs. That's not looking good for Deschamps, that move from Liverpool to Spurs now, is it? That's looking like a really weird one. They are. That is Spursy as heck, isn't it? Oh my days, what have they done? They knocked out Betis, which I'm more disappointed about than anything, but then they've got knocked out by Inter. And they have just not been the same since they lost to Leicester. I mean, to be fair, you go back further, Leeds, they have been dog shite since Feb, haven't they? How? Oh, Didier, you might be in trouble, son. Anyway, Didier Deschamps left Liverpool for Spurs as well as getting out there, and Liverpool might be on for back-to-back Prems if they hold their nerve. So, Man U are 5th. They're a decent team. We did beat Leicester earlier this season. I think it was in the Carabao Cup, so you never know. But we have also lost before to Man United this season. If I go and find that, if that prediction is still live, it was about January-ish, December, 1-0. It's literally our only loss in the last, well, since November, when we had that weird patch against Birmingham and West Brom, who, to be fair, are 2nd, 3rd, so it's not too bad. But yeah, 1-0 loss at Old Trafford. This time we're at Wembley. Stats-wise, quite an even game, actually, apart from the XG, which was annoying. So we'll see. I think we were using the Gegenpress back then as well, but maybe with a few little adaptations. So yeah, that's the team. These guys didn't play our last game because we rotated for it, so they're really fresh. Sepulveda's cup tied. We've still got Hinchcliffe, Rose Langford injured. It means that Sheep Station and Ballet, the bench wing backs, Onadera is still out, so we do carry one less midfielder on the bench. But yeah, it's a pretty good team. Like, look at the star ratings of these guys, because we'll get into it later today. Like, if I can check it out, it's easier to do it when I hover over, isn't it? Like, he's a star Premier League player at that 4.5 range. So there's only really a couple of areas that we will need to get better in. Like, Willems is a star Premier League player, just that positional role's a bit weird. Yeah, it's pretty set in the first team, honestly. They all do a good job in the Prem. We'll find out pretty quickly. Maybe still goalkeeper, but right winger obviously nailed isn't on loan. So we'll see what we can do with that 27 million budget, which I'm just ecstatic about at the moment. Especially with the 25% of transfer revenue. Love that. But let's see if we can make a final. No mucking around today. Let's get into it. So, the A team's back. Lons, Belgrab, Say, Felipe, Coffee at the back. Santos, Martins, and Piva running that midfield with Naldi and Willems out wide. And Chicane up top. 18 finishing. 20 composure. We are doing balanced with the whole playthrough pressy kind of thing, because this is a team that does do a bit of pressing apparently. So we'll see how that goes. I might need to turn the light on already. Freaking freezing outside here. Look at that. Right. We'll do that. That's a bit better, isn't it? The water out by the main heat pump outside unit is like all frozen, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Still not promising before I have to drive to Christchurch on Tuesday. But anyway, that could be hairy. But let's pump these guys up. Joaquin from One Football, let's talk to you. We like momentum, we like to score goals, and we've had a good build-up. We've had a perfect build-up. These guys have still got something to play for. Who have they got? They've still got Euro. They've got a cat in defensive midfield. I missed the rest of it. I think Cisco was carrying an orange injury, but maybe it's not impacting. I was too focused on Euro and the cat. But here we go. Wembley. Can we win the Manchester Derby? Would be nice to get in a flow of doing this before next season, because we don't really have as many excuses next season being in the same division as them. Although I will probably absolutely hammer home the fact they've only given me 27 million to spend for getting promoted to the Premier League, the highest earning league in the world, money TV right wise, and they've given me 27 freaking million. You absolute tight asses at City. Absolutely despise that. But at the moment, it's quite an even game. We've had 2 corners and 2 shots. Higher XG. We'll see how long it lasts. Not very long now, man. United are getting on top of us here. Ever so slightly. Oh, this is a nice spot for a free kick. Willems. Can he put this away? He's going to take on the shot. It's off the post, and they are able to clear it. Not quite enough pressure there on Yoro as he cleared. But that was tight. That was tight. It's probably a little bit too far out left to be shooting, but it's a warning shot. And now we're going to try and put some pressure on them here as they make their way out from the back to United. I don't know why I've got 2 players kind of marking the same guy. That seems like a waste. And why Belgrab has not done anything there. We are playing a gegenpress, so the lack of actual pressing here is a bit... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say it's a bit concerning. It still is, although that's a really weird highlight. Doesn't feel like that... Oh no, we're going to still see it. Okay, I was going to say, it doesn't really feel like that was a key one. We could have probably just picked up from here, couldn't we? It's Felipe over to Say. Up to Santos. The S's at the moment. Chicane Martins. Oh, Chicane, please. Chicane! Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. And I have to get rid of this echoing twat who's just popped up. 1-0 though. Man City. Hello. Oh, I should start early every week. Right, there we go. So I've dealt with that, which was the main thing there. And also, while this is the replay is going on, it was the short passing here. Chicane. Oh, wait, we've gone so far back here, haven't we? Anyway, we have... how far back is this FM? I'll just make myself a little bit less orange, hopefully. Yeah, that's a bit better. A touch better. Right, I'll skip the highlight shortly because we don't need to see all this. That's better. Okay, right. Sorry, yeah, we won't see a replay of the goal because that is like... it's gone back nearly 10 minutes, that highlight. FM 2016s, but 1-0 up at Wembley. We did not score a goal against them last time, so that's encouraging. This is the 5th place team in the Prem. As Naldi's getting a little bit tired, we honestly want to leave our first team out here as long as possible because we do not need to worry about playing them in our next game. We can just absolutely muck around. Surely this is getting blown up. very soon. And indeed it is. Right, 1-0. Love that. Weird noises from outside. But 1-0, that is ideal. No one's playing overly poorly. We've got Piver and Willems on slightly average ratings, but yeah, don't want it not changing when we're winning. So, yeah, keep going, lads. Just, it's not quite over yet. Just do what you're doing. As Man United get the action back underway here, but this would be a big result. This would make me feel a little bit better about the lack of a transfer budget going up to the Prem. Because then it's like, okay, we've actually got something apart from the fact that Naldi's leaving because he's been on loan. As Chicane's got an injury. Now, do we change? Lim Martin's not bad. He's got an orange injury, so it's going to be iffy. We'll take him off. We'll get Lim Martin on. Naldi's also a bit tired. There's actually a couple of pretty average ratings out there on the wings, but Caserta ain't bad. I think we'll leave Naldi out there for the moment. But we'll make that change up top just because I don't love the fact Chicane is just gone. Well, yeah, okay, he's red injured now, so that's awesome. So we'll confirm those changes that we literally were in the process of making. And we've got a throw in though, right. That could be really bad for a final, because Lim Martin's good, but Chicane's 18 finishing, 20 composure, so that's a little bit of a different gravy. Oh, Belgrab. Oh, why has he ran away from goal? Oh, and it's gone straight to Enrique from who was that? It was Martins, of all people. He's been great this season. But that shot was just straight at the keeper when it really didn't need to be, which is a shame. Now, we do have a couple of average ratings out there with some poor fitness. So, what we can do, I think Piver comes off for Carole. Yeah, we'll just leave it and hope that works out. And we'll also get Trujillo on for Willems, who is struggling. So get a few poor rated guys off. Hopefully that doesn't end up being a dumb move. Keeping a big eye out on Naldi because he was going down early tired-wise. Okay, 80 minutes in. Liam Martin's got a yellow. We can't do jack about that. Let's start time wasting a bit. More disciplined, standard, because we've got a goal lead. Naldi's not going well. We'll get Caserta on now. It's our final stoppage though, so you know what, we won't just in case. Want to put fresh legs on if I need to. We'll praise the guys. Say's got a yellow. You know what, now we'll do the subs because Naldi's on a red. So Caserta and a bit of Funes at the back. Bit of experience as we drop the tempo. Yeah. Just hold on, lads. Hold on. Six minutes of added time. Where did you get 6 minutes of added time from? Was that you, Chicane? Right. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. And it's only 1-0, but we've bettered them. They've done nothing. Ish. Nothing's a bit harsh. But it's a Premier League versus Championship clash in the FA Cup final. We beat Man United in the Manchester Derby, and we're not even in the Premier League. What? Ha you losers. Oh, it's almost like Le Mans was in goal. Right, 1-0. Oh, lovely stuff. That's how we like it. 1-0. Suck on that, United. What a bad couple of hours for you. Okay. Not that you really care about this side of things, or how Belgium get on at the World Cup, probably, but still. Yeah, we're going great, mate. Cheers, Fraser. But there we go. We're going to take on potentially Premier League champs back-to-back in the FA Cup final. Now, Oh, we get 1 million. That's very handy, actually. Now, please don't be too bad. Please don't be too bad. That is the one thing, because Chicane did go down. And in the process of getting him off while on an orange injury, got red injured. Thank you, FM gods. Right, there we go. 1 to 3 days. There we are. We will take that all day, every day, twice on Sundays. Lovely. Now, what's our schedule looking like? We've got reading on Wednesday. We'll probably not even consider our first team. STP, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, dude. But that is a huge way to start today. We won a game that was actually meaningful, because it could have been the only meaningful game today if we lost it. But we've beaten Man United. We've got an FA Cup final against Liverpool. And thankfully, the star striker who got injured is only out for 1 to 3 days. Oh, you got the code. Awesome. I literally sent that this morning. So that's awesome that they've got into it early. Awesome. Good to hear, man. Hopefully you can enjoy some. Well, I mean, you've been playing it anyway, to be fair, haven't you? But you can actually have a copy now. So that's good. Good that they got onto that so quickly. Love that. Okay. Let's rest some guys. Just, I'm probably going to rotate against Reading. I don't think we need to worry about that game. Just not risk the first team having just played Man U. Oh, you can get, yeah, cancel Game Pass. That's, yes, I'd tell you what, cost of living crisis and all that. Save some coins. That's handy, isn't it? But all good. That's good to hear. Good to hear that that's gone through quickly after I actually finally got all the stuff I needed from various people who won it. So yeah, Abel Ferreira, you've got to be in sack danger now if you miss Champions League and have lost to me in a cup semi. So, oh my God, that is a lot of weeks before the FA Cup final. Suppose I've got to wait till after the playoffs. I might have to schedule some friendlies. That's 3 weeks after our last league game. That's a bit awkward, actually. Of course, Liverpool keep playing in between now and then, but a little bit awkward there. Not going to lie, it's a little bit of awkward timing for the FA Cup final. But we're going to play them at Wembley to try and lift the FA Cup in our first season here in England. The double's on. The double's on. Ish. They are top of the Prem. It's probably not on, but, you know. So probably go rotate against Reading, full team against Bolton, and then, yeah, just a couple of friendlies every Saturday just to keep the guys ticking over, honestly. It's a bit of a risk, but otherwise you're going to go into it really undercooked. But Reading were up there earlier this season. We are getting a lot of teams in poor form to end the season. Reading were a team that were in the playoff hunt not super long ago. They have just fallen off a cliff late this season. Explain. But yeah, we've got 2 weekends now where we're not playing football before the FA Cup final. So probably need to make amends for that. A little bit awkward. Now, actually, we're going to play a lot of these guys, so that's not the greatest idea here. You can go off the shortlist. You're not that good. Same for you. This is probably being a little bit picky, actually, because I thought we'd have more money for this window that we've got about to happen. If we win the FA Cup, we might be able to go back to them and say, I mean, guys, you know, you can give me a little bit more, can't you? Now I've won an FA Cup for you. But even Luray is like pretty so-so, and leading Premier League, but still he's only got 3.5-star current ability. He's worth like 100 mil. Goodness me, we're going to struggle this window to do a lot of improving this team. So it's a rough transfer budget. Admittedly, they gave us 150 million after being relegated. They probably should have kept some spares to have it be the other way around. But anyway. I suppose the one thing that I haven't quite remembered is Hinchcliffe is off contract and we can't actually offer him. It's under 21 coach. We don't get on without him, guys. But Hinchcliffe has a contract expiring. He's waiting for a promise to be fulfilled. We will also go to this here just because this is a team that we should be able to do this against. And yep, Chicane's on rehab, but if I look at the team, Hinchcliffe is still running on a promise where he'd be sold, and he is wanted. He's 8 days to 2 weeks away from coming back. If we, yeah, he still doesn't want to enter a contract, and it expires in 2 months. That's the one, which is a little concerning, that one. We're going to let him go on a free. Not that we're doing it deliberately or anything, but that would sting. And the board would probably go, oh, why'd you let him go on a free? Well, didn't really have a choice, you twats. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Because we should dip into the transfer market today, or at least get into the planning stage. As the youth intake scholars get confirmed, there were not many because it was a real trash one. Now yeah, that's fine. That's the guys from the youth intake itself. They force high turnovers. Okay, we'll do the thing then. Do the thing again. Good win though for the under 21s. But yeah, I think I'm going to rotate here just because why not? Especially because Chicane's just coming back from a fitness test. We'll put him on the bench. But yeah, we'll go. We are going to rotate completely for this game before I do a prediction. So Sepulveda can start this one, which is good because we can chuck Carroll there. Karuma goes there. Funi is where Felipe is. We'll chuck old Luzolo out here. Is there a side that he prefers? He's left-footed, isn't he? They are both left-footed. That's a little bit awkward then, isn't it? Luzolo's good on both, isn't he? He's reasonable on his right. He can go out right. Sheep Station, Ballet, and we'll even give old Mino a crack here. So that is a full rotate. We'll just chuck Piver on the bench instead of who? You know, I might give Piver a rest. He's been good this season. I might even put Marnies on the bench actually for this game. Give Chicane just a couple of extra days off after the one we just had. So where he picked up the injury. So we're going to go rotate here as we take on Reading. So prediction popping up. We're at home. Cool. So that is now live. Bit of a potentially dicey one, this one, although we did beat an okay team with a rotation to end last stream. It was Salford are not occasional. 18th. These guys are 12th. So, yeah, a bit of a difference. There's 16 points between them. As just quietly, the final day is going to be quite fun, isn't it, for that that last automatic promotion spot. Birmingham have it in their hands because of goal differential, but Burnley have just come from nowhere, really. They've steamed up that table. All the playoff teams are confirmed, so it really is now just that last relegation spot, which QPR are going to have to do a miracle. Actually, no, it isn't. No. So that's literally all there is to play for on the final day of the season, which we're not at yet. But Birmingham, West Brom, Burnley, huge battle between those clubs. Right. They are all joint on the same point total going into the final day. But of course, we are miles clear for the first half of the season. That was actually really tight. Oh, I did change the tactics. See, I'll sort that out shortly. Yeah, good run, lads. Let's keep it going. Although this is the one game where I would not hate it if you stuffed it up, because full rotation, there is usually there can be a bit of a cup slump either side. So it's not going to matter if it happens here, so that's okay. But we've got the fun result. We've knocked out Man United in the FA Cup, so that's great. Now let's see if the rotation can get us up to, I think it'll be 1-1-1 points. Get us up to the emergency. And let me just change the tactics because I forgot to do it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. There we are. Right. And we have a free kick, which Carola's going to take. The casserole. Whips this one far post. No one home. Trujillo in there for Sepulveda. Oh, the Colombian's got space. The Spurs loanee. He's the only one who actually delivers. He's not a bottler. And later, Sepulveda gives us a 1-0 lead. The rotation doing a job. Lovely stuff. Sepulveda, he's had a bit to do there too. He's just been helped there by the run back of Trujillo. It's slightly average goalkeeping that from Adjalian, because he's got his hands to it, but hasn't quite tipped it wide. But 1-0, lovely stuff. Early goal. And we'll give some praise, because it's been a very good start here. As Belay's got a throw in for us here in the final third. Over the top for Casserole. Sepulveda. Casserole! No. Bit too much sauce in it. Just need to put less liquid on that one. It was a bit, a bit too much oomph. That is an interesting ball there from Reading. Does not pay off, even though they won the header. Fourniers out to Ballet. Kaluma, Sepulveda, Casserole. Oh, Caserta, the guy ran off him there, but he could have dribbled a lot more than that. Not great from Caserta, who, as it stands, is a starting right winger for next season, so we'll see how that goes. That might have to be our main transfer. Or we just go loans again, go heavy on loans. See. But holding the 1-0 lead at the moment in a game with not much going on. Kind of like the previous one, honestly, against Man U. But we've rotated. And we're playing. It's a meaningless game, this, so we don't really mind. There's Sheep Station in there for Sepulveda. Oh, the passing was good. Oh, our missed header. Who was that? That was Fornes. Boast. Poor defence here. Oh, Maynard with a save. I'm not sure how we weren't reacting there for a little while. We got a tackle and it just fell gorgeously to, I'm guessing that was wing. And, yeah, big save from Mino to keep it at 1-0. Could have been 1-1. Although Reading here do have the ball from apparently a highlight. Not that you would have known it. So 1-0 at the half, I think, unless something happens here. Ballet. No, that's good for Alcathon. So, yeah, this should be it. Surely not going to do anything in 8 seconds here, are they? Referee. Yep, there we go. Thank you, ref. Right, 1-0. Martin is going a bit averagely. So let's maybe think about giving Martinez a run today. Because he's someone we might actually look at selling. He's not that great, the Mexican. So we'll put him in the shop window for a bit. Doing well, but capable of better. Rare chance for him, seeing as Chicane's recovering. And hopefully he can help us extend the lead. Although at the moment it is Reading with quite a bit of the ball. That's a dive and a half there from Boast. Lazzolo, decent pass from him for once. Trujillo. He's actually starting to look decent out there, Lazzolo. Certainly not going to trigger the optional release clause for him because that was like, well, the optional future fee as we hit the post. Caserta makes it 2. There we are. Yeah, I think his optional fee was like 150 and Ballet's was like 170, so we're not doing that. We can't. Impossible with our budget, but Ballet with the long ranger, it comes off the post and that's a little bit cheesily because I'm not quite sure it's come back off that angle even with the part of the goal it may have hit. That's just fallen gorgeously for Caserta, who makes it 2-0. So we've got a cushion goal lead. We're looking all right now, which is nice. The squad depth is good for the championship. We'll see next season, of course. All this could be a problem. Lazzolo, wing. Oh, Mieno's come up huge a couple of times today now. Could easily be a 2-2 game, if not for him. He's showing his worth as a backup goalkeeper. Oh, he might change both wing backs here. Just because the yellow card and also Sheep Station is a bit tired, so we'll get these guys on. Caserta and Kuruma are a little bit tired as well, but they're both playing well, so we might try and leave them out there a little bit longer. Although Funes picks up a yellow, we won't muck around with that, so we might get Carroll off as well while he's struggling for Martins. A couple of subs. As we have a corner just as they've gone through, which Sepulveda will take in there for Trujillo. Gets it back again. This is it. Lazzolo's shot blocked. Not sure why the centre-back's the guy shooting, but anyway, he's got back well though and done a back flick to get us back on the ball. But on track here for a solid win. No more subs, so we don't have to worry about that. We've got a throw and we'll do an early praise. I'm so confident. Right, that's a foul. Is that a red card? It's a yellow, okay, never mind. Seemed weird that we came back for that. But we do see the free kick, so maybe it's still something good. Sepulveda, can he find the head of someone? There's a big old Lazzolo in there. He's gone way off him. Oh, Martinez. It's Kuruma. Who the heck? Oh, Martinez the striker. I was figuring out who the heck Martinez was. Kuruma gets his first goal for the club, I think. And makes it 3-0. Wasn't the greatest option, but good work here from Martinez. Unleashes a shot, and again it's he's not got much of an idea about that. Both goals in this half have been a little bit cheesy. The Caserta one as well as that. Very unlucky for Reading, but 3-0, we'll take it. up to 1-1-1. We'll be looking for 1-1-4 at the end of the season when we take on Bolton. But Belgrub, Martins, oh, someone's gone down, no pin given. All right, we're winning by enough, it doesn't really matter. Karuma long ranger though, forces a good save out of Adjelian. Starting to get a taste for goal scoring. As Martins will take this one on the right-hand side, the corner. Their goalies claim that. Okay, pump this deep. We do not win that. But Coffee covers well. And we might be on the attack again here. Belgrub, Sepulveda. Nice ball out to Trujillo. Who is... Oh, he's just cooked his man out there. Trujillo pulls it back. Sepulveda Martins to make it 4. Lovely counter-attacking goal, that one. And this can end up being a bit of a battering against a struggling Reading. But Trujillo, he just... This poor lad here. Katojo. Oh, retire, bro. That's what you need to do. You've just been absolutely mugged off there. Maybe a deflection on that shot from Martins, but just enough to take it past Adjelian and make it 4-zip. Lovely stuff. Of course, we're getting a bunch of highlights later in the game that has nothing on it. But anyway, Shehu taking his time over the corner, and this time they beat us. Not really sure what Belgrab was doing there, because he was literally on the line to stop that. But Derry, good on you, mate, because you just saved us clean sheet bonuses. So, fair play. Karuma probably, if he wasn't so naked, for a guy who can also play centre back, you'd probably expect him to get to that. Slightly average defence from the set piece, but saved us money. So, honestly, perfect scoreline. Perfect result, actually, this. And 4-1 from the rotation, our last home game for the season. So, lovely stuff. Good win, fellas. Good to know I can count on you if we cop any injuries before the FA Cup final. Because from now on, really, it'll be the first team because they're going to need footy. So we'll get them loaded up to be going for the rest of the season. Other way around, Sean, but here we go. Is it? Yeah, this way around. Nolly, Williams out left, and Kane up top, hopefully. So we will go with Sepulveda in this next game. He is obviously cup tied for the FA Cup, so yeah, can't do much with him there. But got a week-long gap. But actually, no, we don't. Just a couple of days. We better rest some of these guys, I suppose. Then. And on we go. Final championship game. Hopefully the save. Don't want to be back down here. Also, just in case it did. No, we've kept that on. Cool. Just keep battling through then. Probably the most interesting thing is going to be some of these other fixtures on the final day of the season. Bolton actually going a bit better than any team we've taken on the last month or so outside of United. Certainly in the championship, we've been taking on some teams in horrific form, but they're not so bad. To wrap things up, but Be interested to see if one of Birmingham, West Brom, or Burnley are actually playing against each other on the final day, because that could be really giving an advantage to one of the other teams. Now, we'll give the Zolo a game, but otherwise, and you know, actually, Carroll, you can play a game as well. There you go. All right. Give those guys some minutes for the under-21s. Bolton manager just wants to win. Probably best you leave Bolton then, mate. Now, it's British training. Martins, to be fair, I'm moaning about the transfer budget. We did pick him up for 16 million, so it is possible to find a really good player for that price. See, you never know. Could find someone amazing. But here we go, the final day of the season. So yeah, the second to fourth are all a chance of grabbing that second spot. Birmingham got QPR, so they really should do it. Like, you could not have a better fixture. Also, Burnley away at Watford, West Brom hosting Salford. So I suppose maybe it's West Brom given they're at home, but really, yeah, I'd be keen on Birmingham getting the job done here. To come up alongside us just looks the more likely thing. But let's do, we've hit an auto save. Lovely timing. So, how's Chicane? He's fit apparently. Lovely. So we can just put the first team in, keep their match sharpness good. Get approaching going as well. A quick one as we take on Bolton. It's probably on the road. So there we go. Prediction live. Final championship game for Man City. If it's not, well, yeah, there's no chance that we get relegated and we keep our jobbers there. So, yeah. Good run. Keep it going, lads. Keep the standards up before that FA Cup final. Last competitive game before then. I'll give you a few friendlies just to keep things ticking, but I won't be managing them, so hopefully the arse man doesn't make a meal of things in those, but just to keep your fitness up. But we've got Bolton to wrap up what has been a pretty good championship season. Not quite the invincible we were hoping for. Those 2 defeats to Birmingham and West Brom in the first half of the season, putting pay to that when they're actually giving us a bit of a fright. But second half of the season, we've figured this team out a bit more with the Gagan press, and they are starting to look pretty good. I suppose too, I hadn't thought about it yet. If we win the FA Cup, we've got European football. That'd be interesting. Anyway, might not have to worry about it if Liverpool are the Premier League champions. That's going to be a tough one. We found them tough back at Batiste. We're going to find them tough off this team. As we are just struggling to get shots on target here, which is a... I mean, I'd rather it happen now than, you know, in our next game that we'll be playing. As Williams, free kick, whips it. That almost looked like he handballed that away. Block shot. Oh, on the rebound, goes just over the crossbar. But no, apparently it was a header. Okay, must just be going blind. Now, what is going on around the grounds here? QPR are beating Birmingham. Oh, as West Brom are currently getting promoted alongside us. No, they're not, because Birmingham just equalised. They're all drawing, okay. All right, we'll demand more here. This is poor, guys. Oh, no, West Brom are winning now, okay. Chaos. And Burnley are winning as well. I think West Brom would be going up at the moment. Now, what's going on with this, guys? Not that it's overly important, but still. We'll get Belgrab out for Sheep Station on the yellow. Yeah, why are we playing so bad, guys? Yeah, shooting needs to be better. Give the defence a bit of a pump up. As Belgrab goes out for Tom Sheep Station. Tom Sheep Station, according to the graphics team. For some reason, they think the nickname's so good it's to be repeated. But anyway, yeah, West Brom are doing a number. West Brom, to be fair, were going invincible alongside us for a while. So, might not be the biggest surprise. Oh, chicane. That's a great save from Mane. Great save. That was the biggest chance so far. As we now look to get going forward from a free kick deep in our own half. Naldi up to Martins. What can he do? Had a great season. The man we brought in really as a fringe player from International. Done great. Santos. It's a shot from Williams, but going back, it was never likely to keep down. And indeed, didn't quite happen. Still, West Brom in the spot to go up alongside us. No, Birmingham have got a lead, which will mud that plan for them. As we get back on the attack. Oh, Naldi cooking. And the, oh, lovely 1-2 between him and Martins. Might even get it back. No, Sheep Station. Santos. Piver. Coffee. A little bit of room to work in here. Left-hand side. He's taken on the shot. It falls to Naldi, who puts it away. It's been a scrappy performance, but we make it 1-0. And he gets his 12th of the season. Does the Batiste loanee. 1 of 3 that we've got in the team. Deflection, which maybe is why Mane has not held that. But Naldi, again, it's one that falls into a really kind spot for our guys. Now we will, if I'm allowed, I was about to make some subs to the guys on yellow. So Belay, on you come, and both our wingers, so Caserta and Trujillo, can come on. As it is Bolton here on the ball. For some reason, we're giving Green a fair bit of space out there through Sheep Station. Oh, but he closes the gate well. And we might get a chance here, actually. Martins loses it, though. It's poor from him. Bracho, it's a chance that's offside, so it doesn't matter. Good save there from Lons, but wouldn't have counted anyway. Yeah, I think it's Birmingham now in the box seat, unless QPR equalise. As we keep that ball. That looked like we might have lost briefly. Yes, we do. Ballet. No, loses it to Walsh. And he's not gonna. Oh, he does get back to cover James. Nice from the dancer. Ballet. Oh, he whips it in. Chicane. It's gone out for a corner. Is that the highlight? Don't always see the corners this year. We do on this one. That's nice. If something actually comes from it. Chicane starts to dance a little bit. And there for Trujillo, who starts going backwards. like his first name's Jordan Henderson. Santos Ballet. Oh, there's a couple of fouls there. It's the Ballet one that gets blown up. And final warning. Cool. We see the free kick. Caserta will take it. Fresh on the pitch. Loops it in. And it's not... How has that not gone in? I don't know, but it's not gone in somehow. So still only 1-0. Right, now I've got some yellow tired players out there. I'll take Chicane off, though, just to be safe. Coming back from a recent injury. So we'll play things safe. Still really just keeping an eye on the Birmingham result, because if they concede an equaliser, it is West Brom. As Burnley just get pegged back by Watford. Although Salford have actually closed. There's a bit going on in those top clashes for that second spot. But Birmingham might just do enough. Away at 22nd in the league. So you'd freaking hope they would. But they're making hard work of it. Yeah, oh, that was a bit rough from Sheep Station, but we do keep it, and Trujillo makes the run. Hits the post. We love going close today without scoring. As I said, I'd rather it happens today than in the Liverpool game. Especially with European football on the line. Right, injury time. Anything wild going to happen? QPR, I'm looking at you. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Burnley have stuffed it up anyway. We win that. Should have been by a lot more than 1-0. But we get the result, which is the main thing. So end up on 114 points in the championship. And it is Birmingham that go up alongside us. 2-1 over QPR. A comeback thanks to Corey Butler and Armin. West Brom did end up making it 4-2. But it's not quite enough. So West Brom take on Ipswich in the first of the playoffs. And Burnley will take on Cardiff. So those are the 4 teams who will be playing in that. That was already locked in, to be fair. Decent gap back. And the teams going down are QPR, Mansfield, and Millwall, which has also been known for a wee while. But now we have a couple of weeks actually before the FA Cup, so I need to just to keep our guys ticking over, do a couple of friendlies here. Kidderminster Harriers, sure, we'll give you guys a game. And also a week later, let's also go. If we need it, we'll do extra time and penalties. And let's try and take on South Liverpool. Sure, that makes sense, given who we've got in the final. But now I've got a couple of weeks to get there. It's been cancelled. Why? Why is it being cancelled? Wait, what? Did they? Okay, so no, they did not accept it. Why can't I schedule a friendly for that day now? Okay, I suppose it's better than nothing. But one friendly. Can't even schedule a friendly around that time now. Weird. Anyway, no, that's weird. Anyway. There's got a couple of sackings, of course, going on. Now, brief update. We're pleased we won the championship. And hoping that we win the FA Cup, but we'll see. It's a Big win for the back other under 21s. Now, yeah, let's sort these out now because I wasn't thinking we'd have to do that. Let's just do a technical style. Just keep doing gegenpress stuff, guys. And this one, scenario, big match prep, boomfa. Chance creation, chance conversion. And we'll do a bit of that. That should be an all right lead-in. Okay. £114. That'd be does that have to be close to a record, if not one, in the championship? No, we lost 2 games, but surely. Okay, he's got the young player of the month. Martins gets the player, or actually the young player in our division. That must have been League One, was it? It was. Well done, Regivan. You've had a great season. Let's keep it up for one more game. That counts. We get manager of the month, so as per usual. Thank you. Now let's start to see what goes on before the final. Still 3 weeks away. So we have a fair way to wait till this Liverpool game. The scouts are doing a job, which is good. Now, under 21s, we can definitely keep some guys fit here. Lazzolo will give you a 60. Onadira is now in rehab, which I'm not sure I was aware of, so we'll sort him out. He's also rehab and 60 for Casserole as well. Okay, as we start to get updated report. Oh, excuse me. Right, get rid of that properly. Updated reports on a few good cheapies actually that we could go after. Not that one, but there's a couple of decent ones there who are, for the most part, not him, but around that price range that we can afford. At least they were earlier. Let's get rid of Luke Connor because he's not that great, but we're getting there. Nothing there that needs urgent looking at. Mansfield going for a stadium expansion, having just been relegated, so that's a choice. Lons gets in team of the week. Okay, the wage and transfer budget have somehow gone down, so that's awesome. Rose Langford back. Probably not super useful for a little while. It could be off the bench, but Sheep Station might be above them now anyway if they're on the same side. No, 21s have lost the game. A bit disappointing. Because for some reason that Leverkusen manager's under pressure, even though it looks like they're actually about to play European, at least semi or final. Okay, I lost to Man U. That's annoying, but not quite as bad. Let me just check the squad and see what injuries are close. And there's a few now. Oh, we can actually do an extended bench here, which helps. But it's just Onodera and Hinchcliffe now. 2 days for Onodera. That's great because, of course, Sepulveda is cup tied. And Hinchcliffe's going to be back. I don't know if he's worth using. Rose Langford. I think we would have had him right back as well. But Sheep Station is a bit sharper at the moment, obviously. So we'll see what we do there. Going into a final. But this one friendly because it's the only one that we could schedule and now they're not letting us do anymore, which is just mental behaviour from FM. But anyway, just keep the lads ticking over against Kidderminster. And then a 2-week gap until this FA Cup final. Against Liverpool, also have a quick look before then too, once we get into the last week before it and see if they actually have held on for back-to-back Premier Leagues with 2 different managers. After Deschamps did the mad thing and went to Spurs instead, after winning things with them. Onodera back, that is a good one. Quality backup now that we can actually use in the FA Cup. No, you're Onodera. We'll see if we kept more of the money from these sales. Probably consider moving him on actually, just because of that star rating, but might have been a position we could upgrade him, but with the budget we've got, I don't know if there's going to be much of that going on this window. It's just going to be filling the holes from the guys that we were doing the loans with, really. And just hoping. TDMO, you're back. Good to have you, dude. We've got a 3-week gap between the end of the season in the Championship for us and the FA Cup final that we're getting through at the moment. So we've got one friendly because for some reason we weren't allowed to schedule the second one. I could try again, I suppose. Just initially, it told me that day was blocked off for reasons, or that entire week. But we're now 2 weeks away from it. Now, who's Blake? Bailey Blake. Yeah, that's fine. He is absolute. Whoop. Sorry, the old diabetes plant. Oh, yeah, to be fair, that is hard. I remember those days. It's rough, that. Now, yeah, free, it's fine. We can't do anything about that anyway. Now, let's get on a Dira on the bench as well here, because he's actually going to be able to take part in the FA Cup final, unlike Sepulveda. Everyone's fit. We want to keep them fit. Can I get one more friendly in there? Yes, I can. Awesome. Right, we'll do that. Well, we don't want to do South Liverpool again because they're the ones that turned us down. Let's go for the cheapest, which is Albion. And you go, Albion. Oh, I think they somehow know about that sort of stuff. Okay, I thought it's cancelled there for a second. And they've accepted, awesome. So we do have an extra friendly. So just keep the first team fitness up with those. If we cop any injuries, it will sting, but you know, we can't go into a cup final with 3 weeks since our last game. So we've got to do something. Only 1-0. That is weird. The assistants just did a right go at them. Okay, that might not be the best approach by the Turkish lad. What were the stats like? Oh, how they only scored one. Yeah, okay, I kind of get why you would go at them now. But hopefully this will be sweet. It's all about minutes, not about results, but jeepers, lads. That is slightly concerning. We probably are going to have to play over a press. You know, we might do balance for the next game just because I reckon that might be what we need to do. We play Liverpool anyway. O2, yeah, we're in a journeyman and they got relegated in 2038. But we have just finished the championship season. We did win it. So we're about to play FA Cup final 2 in the championship. So Man City on top. Yeah, I know. So it's a journeyman and they got relegated because we're in 2039. That's the short story around it. The charges finally landed in 2038. Yeah. It's been a while, journeyman. They yeah. So no, you're all good. I mean, yeah. Don't worry, I've had to explain it plenty. if as part of the, if you're going to use a name like that, you do have to kind of explain it, don't you? As we get through the playoff semis here, so Ipswich, West Brom, of course, us and Birmingham going up automatically. And, oh, West Brom. Oh, you have absolutely bottled it. They were in second at a stage on the final day. And now Ed Sheeran's going to be, found my old phone today. All that sort of stuff. He's going to be rabbiting on it, freaking England training even more. Right. You know, definitely not. Oh, West Brom, they finished third and they're not even going to make the playoff final. That is cold. They were joint on points with Birmingham. They'll be filthy that somehow we got relegated season before last. Now we will just sort that out because we can chuck a match review in there actually. As we keep the lads ticking over before the cup final. We'll find out a bit more tomorrow. I reckon it's blooming hard to go past France, isn't it? Let's be real. Although Spain's going to be difficult for them. I actually reckon Norway might win tomorrow, but we'll see. Oh my Lord, Cardiff have done Burnley now. Are you kidding? It's a 5th and 6th to playing the playoff final. Right. The second legs. For goodness sake, Sean. You forgot about that, didn't you? Right, never mind. Why did it grey out the team behind then? Surely it should still be. Anyway, that's a little bit of a weird visual thing. But they have both lost the away league by 2 goals, which is not the easiest to come back from there. For both West Brom and Burnley. But yeah, I think I'm sticking France at the moment. Probably. Yeah, France. Maybe it's just, I still don't know if I like Spain that much. So I think France will get past them. And the other side's a bit more interesting. Argentina are hardly on fire, but they, again, it done through various means. And yeah, either Norway or England are going to be tough for them. I'm presuming they get past Switzerland, Argentina. Yeah, I think France might get some revenge for last time. But Spain did do them in the Euros last time, so you never know. You will? Oh, that's all right. Mate, I'm from New Zealand. I've got no horse in the race anymore. Weird part of me was kind of hoping Belgium might get it done and be like, oh, at least we got beaten by the winners or something. But they the men's. Anyway, the men's at a stinker coming on for Couture this morning. Right, Cheltenham is going to get Blake on a free. No, I'm from New Zealand, so I've got no. No, you're right, jeez. Easy mistake to make. As long as you don't think I'm Australian, that's all good. So one more friendly as we keep an eye on these second leg of the playoffs. Before the FA Cup final, can we get European football on our return to the Premier League? Just going to have to beat freaking Liverpool, so that might be a bit tougher than beating United was in the semi. Although they don't have Deschamps anymore. As I said, the weird move from him. Let's leave Liverpool, who won the Premier League, with to go to Spurs. Really, British? Okay. No, I'm good old New Zealand. I need to say fish and chips more and that sort of thing. Fish and chops. Then it sounds more like it. Right, Burnley do not do enough. It is Cardiff going through the playoff final, so 5th placed for that last promotion spot. Will it be against 6th placed Ipswich, though? Come on, West Brom. Let's go and make Ed Sheeran cry or something. Just really, really do him. Just when he gets his hopes up and he's playing his fiddle with his Irish band up in the stands, you can really just, just do them. You finished 3rd in the league and you were equal points with Birmingham, who got automatically promoted. So you should be the team that also comes up. So make sure you at least make the playoff final. As we keep going forward. No issues with this year. We just keep the first team fit and active at the moment. 3-week gap. It's a real annoying one, eh? Between the last championship game and the FA Cup final, while the Prem keeps going. And that's more like it. 15-0. Yeah, right. We're ready now. Oh, yeah. 15. 9. I've never seen that much XG. Okay. Never. Not 60 shots. Oh, my days. Okay. Right. Where are they from? They're not even in the league. Okay. Won't get too excited about it, but still. Liverpool have just lost to Arsenal. That could be interesting, actually. They are still top. Oh, that's a nasty little last day. It's Liverpool, Chelsea, or maybe Arsenal? Yeah, goal differential. Chelsea are actually not without a chance there. Liverpool play Newcastle, who are 16th at Anfield, surely. Chelsea away at Villa, who are 14th. I can't see who Arsenal have got. Away at Sunderland, so that's probably the trickiest of anyone. And even the relegation zone, like that could change massively on the final day. Depending on results, like even Villa aren't completely out of that. Sunderland are the only 14th down to 20th could all go down. So that is a wild last day of the Prem. As this West Brom Ipswich game with the 3-1 lead to Ipswich halfway through from their home league, can they hang on and set up an absolutely disgusting playoff final? No, West Brom make Ed Sheeran cry after penalties. Oh. Pull the curtains, Ed. You won't like that. So West Brom against Cardiff. Now, well, I was about to check there. It was with Liverpool. That is on Sun. Okay, so those games are about to happen. Which is what I am wondering. It's good old Manjung. We were still there 10 years ago. Jeepers. Okay. In the save. Right, final day of the Prem. Who lifts it? The div that, and who's coming down and who's staying, actually. The div that we're going into. Liverpool retain. So we are going to take on the back-to-back Premier League champions. 70 points. That feels low. That feels really low. Chelsea second, Arsenal third. Everyone doing what they were expected to do on the final day. Sue actually else did what they were supposed to. A little bit weird there. Deschamps will be filthy. He's left them for Spurs. And yep, fewest points by a champion. I'm on to it. Hold on. Wellington Neves is transfer listed. Hold the phone. He's good. Oh, what? No! 2 injuries. And it's in training too. Who the fricks do it? How's my goalkeeper get injured in training? Right. Neves, he's boss, but we can't afford that. We've literally only got 27 million in our transfer budget, so that's a shame because I like him. I actually like him a lot as a midfielder because I remember looking at him back at Batiste. Good striker as well. But my days, 105 million release clause. Yeah, so who wants him? Liverpool. Oh, yuck. Okay. Coaching, I'm very much reading what these are going to be. So our first choice goalkeeper. How do you do that in training? Okay, so there goes our starting goalie. Yep, okay, cool. And say that's fine. We'll cop that. Right, so Nelson, where are you, son? There you go. You can get a call up. You are expected to be the cup goalkeeper, aren't you? Do we just put you straight in? Because you've got match sharpness. And Mino doesn't quite. He's good at EFL League One and has a bit of potential. Mino is the same, but not as much potential. We'll go Nelson. We did tell him he'd be the cup goalkeeper. That's a sucky situation, though. Yeah, we cop that. Not even in a friendly, it's in a freaking training situation. No, that's not. I wanted to click next man up. There we go. But that is a blow, losing the goalkeeper. So we're going with the guy who started for City when they got relegated. Which, yeah, that's not really ideal. What did I just see there? Oh, he's in a mirror, eh? So he left Liverpool, who he won the Prem with, to get sacked by Spurs. Oh, did he, eh? That is a poor life choice from you. So who finished where? Because so Spurs finished 5th. They're probably still getting Champions League. But Man U got 4th. Spurs, Forest, Wolves are a shout, as a Leicester. What's going on in the actual Champions League and whatnot? Champions League final, Napoli, Inter. Oh, the club I left. Oh, okay. What happened to Batiste? Oh, we saw that with actually they got knocked out by the Spurs, didn't they? Who were bottling it. Europa, Atletico Stuttgart, or maybe there won't be much English represent. There isn't. Leverkusen, Marseille in the Conference League. That is a good final for the Conference League. That looks like those two should be swapped around, honestly. But Napoli Inter clash. That is intriguing. Italian football on the rise. Okay. That would sting a little bit if Napoli went on to win the Champions League just after I leave. Oh, you're joking, FM. They trying to kill my centre backs. Oh no! Oh no, that's going to actually do us for next season. Oh, FM, you are having a laugh, aren't you? Freaking hell, that is horrific. Okay. He's just getting to the, we were just getting him up to being like perfect for the Prem. And he's done his ACL. Right. That's a fun one. So now we've got to change our centre back pairing as well. What are we doing what is that big match prep? Seriously. So, well, then you go Funes and Lazzolo onto the bench. You best not let me down. Oh, that's horrific, that, though. Now, Hinchcliffe, do you actually want to... Now No, you still don't want to... Oh, that's going to hurt if we lose him on our free too. Blooming promises. But what are we doing at training? 3 days since we played a friendly and we've copped 3 different injuries. 2 of them big time. One horrific one. Which might mean we actually need to dip into the transfer market, actually, for another centre-back. Oh, and now my backup striker, FM. What are you doing to me? I know I'm in the championship. I know I'm not supposed to win this game. You don't need to make it freaking obvious that I'm not supposed to win this game. Okay, we're back to a mild injury. And to be fair, backup striker, I'll cop that. But jeepers creepers. Spurs are going after the Burnley manager choice. Or at least the Burnley manager really wants it. Right, and the England manager wants to leave England to manage Tottenham. This is a weird-ass universe. They won the World Cup a year ago. Why would you leave them when you didn't win the World Cup with them because that was Gerrard? Take over Tottenham. What? Anyway. Oh, and Zagi's at Liverpool, that's right. Joy, this is going to be a fun one, isn't it? Okay. I mean, surely. I mean, do I trust Lazola or not? This is a real battle I've got now. He is probably better, but I mean, he's got a better average rating than Funes, isn't he? He's probably the best centre back we're going to be able to use for quite a while with his value. So, yeah, you know what, Lazzolo? You might be good from a set piece here. Yeah, we'll go for you. All right, team meeting. Stop getting injured. Here's the pressure. I mean, hold on. How are we the favourites? We're in the championship. These guys just won the Prem 2 years in a row. Heading form at the right time. Yeah, cool. Right, gee. How are we the favourites, FM? What are you smoking today? Jeepers creepers. Okay. I suppose European football up for grabs here, so you never know. Okay, this one is actually not nearly as bad because he's cup tied. So he can't play anyway. Okay. Seriously, 5 injuries in a training week. What on earth? Now they force high turnovers. We are not going to fully bypass. I've gone balanced because, yeah, I think that suits us the most instead of trying to completely change what we usually do. You haven't trained well, so that's why you're not starting. Okay. Now, for the love of all that's good and holy, FM, no more freaking training injuries. You've given me one a day before an FA Cup final. When we've played no competitive game for 3 weeks, you are absolutely taking the piss here. You cost me my goalkeeper and my best centre back. At least in terms of how they're performing. Oh, Glasner might lose his job at Batiste. Oh, what a shame. No one's doing what I did there, are they? Louis Henry couldn't cop it. Oliver Glasner, no good. To be fair, I've taken some of his good players on loan, but that's his own fault for loan listing them. Why are we predicting a win? Guys, they've won the Prem 2 years in a row. We won the championship, but come on. Like, a bit of, sense here, lads. Or fans. I mean, if we do it, then fair play. But, it seems a bit mental. So all I'm going to say, I'll get a prediction going. So see if anyone out there is as confident as our deluded fans seem to be. Right, it's auto save. That's good. Who lifts the FA Cup? Let's go with that. Will it be Liverpool or will it be Man City, top of the Prem? The Prem champions versus the Championship champions. And let's show you what our team is, because it's a bit different, because holy injury situation. And yeah, Lons is actually already in rehab, which is surprising, but we're not going to risk it. So, Jacob Nelson in goal. Hopefully steps up, as well as Lozolo at centre-back. He should step up, to be fair, because he's a really good player. Just haven't seen a lot of it this season, since we brought him in on loan from Betis. Otherwise, though, it's the first team, so it could be worse, I suppose. We'll stick with Sheep Station and Ballet on the bench, because they're actually both in pretty good form. And Onodera comes back in on the bench as well, with Sepulveda being cup-tied, but yeah, there's a few brutal ones that we've copped in the lead up to this game, so hopefully they don't prove costly. But in we go. Last game of the season at Man City, and it's a cup final to try and earn us some European football for the next one. It's going to have a big impact on what happens with those Prem teams, actually, isn't it? Because if Liverpool win this, then that gives one of them some European football. So we could really mud some teams here, actually. Florian Wirtz captain. Conor Bradley's still there. Rio on the bench. Hold on. What are they? Oh, they're playing. Oh, and Inzaghi's got them harem-balling at deluxe. Why is he going so defensive? Media. We'll talk about media because we're somehow favourites here. I don't quite know why. Kayla from BBC Radio Manchester. Yeah, bigger stage. Be fine. Look, team will get by without him. Yeah, beating Man U. Love it. Here we go. FA Cup final. What in the harem ball is that formation? From Inzaghi, we're keeping it very simple compared to that. No walkout for the FA Cup final. Okay, cool. Let's just get underway then at Wembley. We kick things off. Can we get some European football for our first season in the Prem? Back in the Prem, but obviously we weren't there, so, you know. Coffee goes backwards to Lozolo. Pass to Coffee. The cuppa. Coffee. Blasts it wide. It was good from the Ivorian wonder kid, apart from the finish. An encouraging start. Right, it's been pretty okay so far. We'll encourage. Not doing terribly here. Against the Premier League champions. Still in this. Apart from the early coffee chance, though, we're not seeing a lot, and our shooting is not on target, which is a shame. Hopefully didn't use up all those goals in the 15-0 friendly win, which was followed up by the absolute horrific week of injuries from training. Right, now we should get that. Nice from Lozolo. Santos. Don't know why we didn't look out left there, but Coffee, Piver. Oh, Conor Bradley's at a nibble there, but Coffee keeps it on the yellow. Coffee. Might have to get Ballet on for him at the half. Now Santos, he fizzes it in there. Nailed his shot, blocked. And there's an offside in there somewhere. So, yeah. Short. Okay, still can't get a shot on target. We'll encourage though. It's weird. I feel like encouraging is what I should be doing, but yet we're the favourites for this apparently, so I'm not really sure what to make of it. even though we play in a lower division. Right, Say. Good header. Martins. Fizzes it to Williams. Oh, he's kept it. Williams! Oh, it was a bit weak of a shot. Ibrahim with the save. Feels like we've had the better chances. XG suggests that too. Oh no, shouldn't have said that. Low, do not actually do something, please. Yes, nice from you, pivot. Go Naldi, go Naldi. No, Florian Wirtz, guys, not Pavlovic. Oh, Nelson, you fraud. The goalie injury. Seriously, is that what's going to do me? I've been Belgiumed. And Pavlovic, a guy who's not even going to be good enough for us next season. Oh, I was hoping Naldi would win the race there, but Williams Barnett does well. Florian Wirtz. Williams Barnett, Pavlovic, the one touch, and Nelson. Must be Jordan Pickford's son or something with a different name, because those arms are tiny. Holy. And in a half where we've been doing pretty well, we've gone 1-0 down right before half-time. Let's actually create something here, lads, before the referee blows his whistle. No back passes, for the love of all that's... No, okay, right. Well, that'll be half-time. It is. Okay, 1-0 down. And it feels a little harsh. Chicane and Naldi are not doing a thing out there, are they? We'll get Naldi off for Caserta. That'll be his last act as a player of ours, I imagine. We'll get Belay on as well. But I'm going to trust Chicane, because how can you not with those attributes? But yeah, disappointing, guys. You got more to show. Right, let's give a bit of a rev up here. As we're back underway in the FA Cup final, 1-0 down to the Premier League champions Liverpool, as of course the champions of the championship. Martins a 6.4. Chicane's just not doing it today, is he? We've given him time. Oh, that's poor from Say. I don't know why he's up so high, but thankfully Santos will cover that. We need something here, otherwise there's going to be some subs. Martins and Chicane are about to be pulled because they've been poor. Be Onadera and Martin coming on if that's the case. Oh, that's offside. Don't bother. Don't bother. I can see that coming from a mile away. We've got VAR here, haven't we? He's not timed the run. So... Yep, so those two who freshened can come off here. So we'll get Onadera and Martin on. Martin, not Martin. One time we score and it's a mile offside. Yeah, well off that. So that's a shame. And we've got something straight from the restart. And Liverpool come at us. Good tackle from Lozolo. And Santos is there to pick it up. Right, come on, guys. Let's hope these subs make an impact. Martin. Back to Santos. In there for Onadera. Good work from him, because that looked threatening in terms of giving the ball away. Santos. Out to Ballet. They are playing keepy bally, which I rate. Ballet. The Batiste Loney. Williams. Blocked. Piver! Oh, it's scrappy as anything, but Claudio Piver equalises. And Lem Martin with the assist within a minute of coming on, more or less. Right, game on. That's what we're capable of. But Williams here. I mean, it was Ballet, actually. This is a long build-up, actually, that we're getting shown here. But Ballet, from here. Right, now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of this. Does his man there. Just stops in there for Williams. It's come off the back of Martin. So that's how he's got the assist. So that feels harsh on Willems or Ballet. And Piver can head it home. And we're right back in this. Both our centre-backs on poor ratings. I'm wondering if maybe a Furniers is an idea. That's good from Ballet. He's come on and been really good, to be fair. Coffee wasn't doing too badly out there either, but Ballet doing really well now. I think Willems is onside here. Better be, because they're letting play roll on a bit. Piver! Deflected shot. But, you know, centre-back ratings aren't great, but I don't think we'll get much better. Belay's got a yellow. I think we'll just have to cop that as Say does some good work. Let's not stuff it up here, lads. Santos. Good ball. Caserta. Show me something, because you're the one position where I'm probably looking to upgrade for the start of next season. Is Ballet. Ballet! Oh, it's been tipped over there by Ibrahim. Oh, I'll tell you what, stats-wise, apart from shots on target, which they're somehow getting all theirs on target, it's actually quite a one-sided game, this. Which, you know, given we're going up to the Prem next season, is very encouraging. Santos. Yes, nice from you. Ballet. Piver, the goal scorer from earlier. What can he do? Back to Ballet. These two linking up wonderfully. Oh, Martin. That was it, son. That should have been the lead. As Kirkias comes on. There's a weakness. Lazzolo's on a 6.4. Really? C's on a yellow. That might be where I do something shortly, but we'll see. We've got one sub that we can make before extra timey stuff. Oh, put pressure on them. No. Win this. Oh, we are going to win it nice and high. Ballet. Santos. On Adira. Oh, I think he's off here, Caserta. I think he's off. I'll load that sub up just because I want to do it with the yellow. Fourniers, on you come. I think this is not going to count again. Yeah, goal disallowed. Just can't keep on. That's the second one now. So well getting that ball back so high. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. That's very debatable. Very debatable. All right, Willems and Santos are actually cooked now, so that's a bit of a concern. We need something now if we're going to not go to extra time. And I'm starting to wonder if I've actually stuffed the subs up now, because we've got two cooked lads out there. And the DM's probably the more important of the guys too, to keep fresh. And straight from the throw, we are going to extra time. All right, we'll get Karuma on with that sub that we've got spare. Oh, actually, no, wait. Players have recovered. Except Williams. Okay. Trujillo, what do you like, bro? There's a penalty take a 7. 3. That does make sense, actually. Trujillo's good enough. We'll do that. That's our sub. No overthinking it. Says the guy who's probably overthinking it. Yeah, don't let the sip away, lad. You've been the better team. Right. Attackers, you sorted it out. Rest of you. So we should have scored more than one based on stats here, but you know what? We've taken it to extra time against the Premier League champions. So, well done, guys. Let's make sure we get what we deserve, because our XG is showing that we should actually, you know, be doing this. Oh, not like that. Who's just gone out madly? Is that Funes? No, Lazzolo. Goodness me. Love that from Trujillo. Doesn't win it, though. Oh, yes, he does. Trujillo. Oh, Mexican magic. Not quite yet. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, how's he saved that? Ibrahim, go away. Nearly some absolute Mexican magic there from Trujillo off the bench. No, don't. I mean, actually, it's tempting actually to tell Santos to shoot less often, but no, we're playing well. Let's not touch too much, arse man. Underway, second half of extra time. In the FA Cup final, Trujillo, the fresh legs that we brought on going into this extra time period. He's on the ball, plays it back to Piver, long ranger, just over. Oh, how have they got all these shots on target? That's disturbing when they've had getting up to double figures. Apparently all of them on target. All right, we've got the ball. Don't give it away there. Now win it. Smartly, Lazzolo. Good. Right, Santos. Just distribute. I don't want you moving much at all with your current fitness state. Caserta, you're freshish. Belgrove. Santos. Piver. Ballet. Work it, guys. Do not shoot from weird angles. Like that. Like that. Okay. 5 minutes to go, guys. We deserve to get this. We've actually played well. Win it back. Win it back. Get out wide. Get out wide. Kirkies. Stop that fraud. Right. Oh, great pass, Liverpool. Great pass. Yep, we'll take that all day. All day. Twice on Sundays. Come on, lads. Nelson. Grow some bigger arms, please. That's what's cost us so far. Okay, as potentially as the goal. No, Martin's won it. Right, play the... Oh, okay, there was a pass on there briefly. Ballet, off he goes, the Petit Sloney. Having a great game off the bench. Oh, there was a nibble. No pen. Oh, the second tackle was fine. It was the first one I thought they might blow up. Oh, sure. Who was that who just tried to rocket that top left bins? Was it Piver again? Another free kick. We are all over them. Except for the scoreline. Trujillo. Oh, he gives it away. But there's no... Liverpool are parking the bus. Negativity from the Premier League champions against the championship winners. Ballet. Oh, Piver's gone down. Free kick. Okay. Still alive. Hello. Oh, no, we're going to penalties. Please score this free kick on Ondira. Make yourself a club legend. FA Cup final. We're about to go to pens, it feels like, unless we score from this free kick, honestly. Wouldn't hate it if you went short. Shoot! 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 For goodness sake, lads. Oh, you dummies. What have you done that for? Right. Did everything but win that. So, the penalty taking on this team is not great. The composure is. Now, Chicane's not on the field, so that's a great start. Martin's actually an attacker, so we'll chuck him there. Now, apparently it's centre-backs. What do we go? Nah, we'll trust the... I mean, Furniers can play DM, so we'll go that's Caserta's horrifically low. Yeah, right, address the team. Penalty shootout, FA Cup final to, of course, get European football going up from the Championship. Come on, lads. Right. Piver first for us. That's what we want. Sends them the wrong way. That's our goal scorer from regular time. Does the job. Now, Jacob Nelson. This is your chance to just flush away last season. We were one of the main reasons that this club did get relegated. Now, Florian Wirtz to save it. No, he is so bad. He's literally the reason we lost. His silly little arms. Right, 1-1. You still got a chance, Nelson. I rate your last name, but please be a better goalkeeper. Onodera, Japanese international. Get the job done. Oh. That was a bit wobbly, but somehow the goalie's not saved it. Holy kicker. Right, Williams Barnett got the assist for their goal. Can Nelson save it? Not when he just falls over. I'm not playing goal noises for them. I should have gone Mino, shouldn't I? I must have won the coin toss too. It's right in front of our fans. I'm surprised we have that many. Trujillo, right. Bit of Mexican magic, please. Trujillo. Wouldn't be an FMing this. Be freaking close. Be freaking close. That plus the 5 injuries we copped in the training in the lead up to this. Bernal. Oh, grow some arms, Nelson. Please, I beg of you. How can you be so Jordan Pickford-like? You have no arms at all. You literally should have got to that. Right, Martin. You're a striker. Put it away. Oof. Okay, be fair, that was pretty much what they did. Please, Nelson, come up with a save here. You save this one. My confidence goes up. Connor Bradley. Oh, yes, that's gone and off. Oh. I heard that thump the post. Right, we need this just to keep it alive. Funes, centre back. Oh, tried to avoid putting one of these given the World Cup. What the frick's that animation? Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Yeah, well done, Liverpool, with your FMing and your bollocks like that. If your frickin' Doctor Who crappy goalkeeper animations and all that stuff, yeah, well done, yay. If your harem ball against a championship team, yeah, be real proud, Liverpool. Yeah, so good. 1-1 against the team from the championship, yeah. Oh, we're so good, yay. We play harem ball with our 5 defenders and our 2 defensive midfielders. But we're such a good team. Yay, get in the bin. Get in the bin. How did we not win that in regular time? We had 4 clear-cut chances, lads. I mean, it's all right. We can focus on getting a good league position next year. We don't have to worry about European football. Why have we had 11 long shots? I've literally discouraged long shots. Santos might be I might get really angry at him soon. Final third passes? Oh my Lord, we were all over them. How did we not do that? The 5 offsides is one reason, because 2 of those were goals, but yeah, the more I look into this, the more I'm going to get annoyed, aren't I? Yep. Okay. And cheers, Chicane, for not showing up as well. That was great from you today with your 20 composure, you absolute myth. Yeah, disappointing, lads. Right. So we don't win the FA Cup, which personally was kind of expected because we're in the championship, but apparently we're the favourites for that game. So reasons. Losing my goalkeeper to a training injury and my centre back to an ACL in training, I'm a little bit filthy on. That did not help. We get 1 million, good cup run. We've gone more in debt somehow. And we've got our awesome £26 million transfer budget for going up to the Premier League. Because the finances, yay. Oh, that sucked. That we were so much better than them too. At least we can compete. We know we can compete with them. With the team that won the Premier League. So we should be pretty good next season. I'm expecting to get something in Europe next season in terms of qualifying for European football. That's fine. We don't care about that. Right, so now we start to do a little bit of transfer stuff. As I said, I started earlier today because the All Blacks are playing at 5, so I'm wrapping up by 5 my time. So we've got 35 minutes to sort of try and figure something out. The big issue going into next season being that Naudi is the only starter on loan currently, and Caserta's rating from memory was not great in that final either. So I suppose if we can find a good right winger that we can buy, that'd be great. And then from there, it's just who wants to leave, who does leave. Hopefully no one, because we've still only got 25% of transfer revenue retained. So it's going to be difficult if we sell players to replace them with the same quality. But a right winger is essential, and maybe even a wing back, depending on the Hinchcliffe situation, because he broke his leg earlier this season and is still waiting on a promise to be sold, which is awkward because he's in the final year of his contract as is, and he doesn't want to renew it until the promise ends, which is after his contract. So that's an issue. And also, of course, we just lost a guy to an ACL at centre back, so that's potentially even another one. So we might be looking for free players here. Don't really need to look at the squad planner. I've got a pretty good idea, actually. End of season review, absolute garbage compared to what it used to be. Right now, they want us to qualify for the Conference League, which I can definitely do. Yeah, we'll accept all that. Right, so, oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. We actually should have won that. Now, pre-season, give me the biggest pre-season possible. We've got a month off. Yep, that works. No World Cup this year, at least on the men's side. I think there's a women's one coming up. Kabongo, not good enough for me. Okay, Jean-Louis Jean still being an absolute beast at Betis. Where'd they finish? 3rd, Glasgow, you absolute fraud. Okay, Real Madrid are back to being the bosses over there, which is annoying. After all the work we did to stop that, now Enrique and Glasner have just frauded it. Okay, at least Drago's doing good at Napoli as well. Oh, they've actually got the Champions League final, haven't they? So if I was going to be able to pick my best team for next season, we'd have Lons in there. Hinchcliffe would be on the bench instead of Sheep Station. My left back up is currently out on loan, so Ballet we just removed from position. Same with you, and to be fair, anyone who's not in the... I mean, Felipe should be starting. Lazzolo removing from position. Carroll is in the team, so we're kind of there-ish, Yeah. But that is what well, we don't have because, oh, no, not that. We need to get Naldi out, and I suppose Caserta goes where he is. And Naldi gets removed as well, but I think right wing's the big one. Like, Caserta's decent, but we need a better player than that at right wing. So we need to find, with the money that we've got, a right winger. It's the priority. And from there, we see if we have a little bit spare to get a value promising centre back who might cover West Brom, get promoted. Good on them because they probably deserved it with the same points. They did struggle their way through it, but they have got up as alongside us and Birmingham. And actually, speaking of which, what happened in the relegation race actually in the Prem? Brighton, Blackburn, Leeds go down. Everton went from 20th to 17th on the final day. Also just realised that everyone bottled it on the final day. Liverpool drew somehow. Chelsea drew as well. And somehow Arsenal drew as well. So all those teams could have actually won the league behind Liverpool if they really wanted to, because their goal differential was better. But they all bottled it. So Liverpool have got insanely lucky this season. Division record for most points in the season's just popped up there. So that's what that was. Just a little steam one. But back in the Prem, so I have to rename the thing for the next stream, won't we? Which will not be tomorrow because it's World Cup games, and not Wednesday because I am not here. And Glasner's been sacked from my former club, the one that we've done the most damage at here with the Champions League. So, yeah, interesting. Now, 23 assists is a new team's record for Williams as well. So, yeah, points top here. We've got a lot of stuff as we were expecting with Man City in this division. Piver got the player of the season. Lovely. But please no one take him while that promise is still there with the insane 27 million or whatever it is. Golden Glove, that makes me a bit sick, seeing as he got injured leading into the FA Cup final, but well done, mate. Not your fault. The game decided to nerf me. Deluxe 5 injuries in training in the week before the FA Cup final. I've never seen anything like it. Never. Ever, ever. We still outplayed them and got done on penalties. But yeah, we should be super competitive in the Prem based on that. The Man U win. We knocked a couple of other teams off during the season. We did lose to Man U in the away Carabao Cup quarterfinal, but we'll be competitive at the top end, I think. Just that right winger is a little concern if we deal with the look soon. We'll do a little bit today and then hopefully get through the rest of the transfer window next time I'm on stream, which hopefully is Thursday night, but we'll see. Depends how long the trip from Christchurch takes to get back here and how knackered I am, honestly. Otherwise, next weekend we'll be back on it. As I have a quick look at these European finals, sorry, as well. Just see what's happening there. That was that stung, especially because European football would have been good money to help the club out of the financial hole. Now that he gets early call up, don't really care at this point because he's not actually my player. Annoyingly, we can't bring him in because he's worth about 100 million, 4 times my budget. But he is off our Nations League. That's hardly worth talking about. Caserta at the Youth Invitational is wild for a 20-year-old. But anyway. Bogo I get because he's like 17, but you know. A few more go international G. I see England are playing someone. That's a weird. I can't actually pick up the logo for who they're playing there. On we go. So yeah, we'll have a look at right wingers shortly. Maybe do a bit. We'll start looking. Yeah. So who have England got? Just Nicky Hinchcliffe has been called up for England. How? Oh, he's already in the team. That's how. I was going to say he's been freaking injured. And he still doesn't want to. Oh, that's good. That would suck if he goes. Homegrown guy, that would really sting. Who are England playing? Just because I can't pick out the badge. It is Iraq. Okay, yep, that makes. Yeah, that's why I couldn't pick it out. Montenegro as well, so they should absolutely romp in there. Fenton, do you want to stay? Because you're quite good contract. I know, apparently we've done one. Okay, cool. Right, recruitment. Let me just see what our scouts have been up to. Very little during today's stream. Awesome. You had a whole month, guys. What's the transfer room looking like? Oh, they got rid of it. Awesome. Yeah, I would still like a right winger, actually. Game. Important player. Let's try and get something going there. But in the meantime, I'll see what I can find myself. Let's just clear all. I want someone who is competent in both, ideally, although this actually, both. And midfield and inside winger, not inverted winger. Probably going to struggle, aren't we, to find people for the price range. Oh, I mean, Joseph Blades is probably a smart transfer, but he's a bit expensive. And Chelsea as well. I don't think they're going to want to sell to us. Seidel Marla is probably quite fun based on the whole current rumour. But he is 32 and on a mega wage. Joseph Blades, who are you? Yeah, you suit that quite well, don't you? If we can do installments, you might be a shout, especially being homegrown and enjoying big matches. You are injury prone, which is a concern, but Joseph Blades is looking like a decent shout right now. We go down further. Doesn't really help the price range, does it? I mean, Rio is actually transfer listed, but and he is insane too. At 30, that would be mental, but his wage is just insane. You can't really have both the big wage and the fee. Okay, who's this guy actually? Lecum. Okay, he's not that bad at all. But like little bit more green. Given we're going up to the Prem, but he could be very good. Mohamed Lakam. Can I not compare? How do you do? Oh, comparison there is these days. Right, let me recently viewed. How do I Joseph Blades? So Blades is a bit more physical, a bit quicker. The vision and attacking is definitely with the com. Technically, Blades eerily is the com. I kind of like the Sacom guy. He's more expensive, but he's younger. If I check him out with who I've got, which would be Naudi, it's really going to be where it counts, isn't it? The cum might be worth a shout here. Hopefully the scout report comes through soon, but I don't mind the look of him. Need to double check the attributes again. It's slightly better on this guy. Yeah, I'm tossing it between Blades and Lacom, I think is what we're doing for that right wing position. And we'll have to do installments because, you know. That might be our one big transfer this window. Or Dutch tour. We're very popular in the Netherlands apparently. July. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll do that. Get some brownies and cookies into us and all that sort of stuff. Try and forget what just happened in the FA Cup final. But you'll see what we get back for the com. And then, yeah, hopefully it won't take too long. But one of those two looks like the right buy for us there. Right, we've got some retirees in terms of staff. I'll probably sort that out off camera before next stream. At least try to. Okay, here we go. Got a bit more financial stuff coming through. Oh, I should have changed that. The new scouting budget because we did a bit left over, didn't we? I should have whacked some of that into the transfer. Oopsie daisy. Okay, Leberher's the guy coming back from loan, and he'll help us. Oh, and I think it was the left side where Belay had come in because we had to loan him out because he was getting a bit grumpy about his playing time. So yeah, that's all right. We don't have to replace him. It's just that long injury to Felipe in the lead up to the FA Cup final is a concern. The ACL. Yeah, I wasn't at Napoli in 2032, so that's a wild thing. I was only there one season. That was last year. 2032, I was at like I would have been at Newcastle, I think. Anyway, in Australia, Newcastle. Got a couple of retirees. Sort that in the future. There's some awards from La Liga and whatnot. FFP, we are very compliant. Of course we are. Just, you know, usual Man City things. Yep, scouting budget, awesome. I really should have switched a bit of that over. Yeah, so Leberher, we've got to remember we've got, because he's on loan at Celta Vigo, and is quite decent as a player. So he'll come in and be handy on either side. Okay, you're not that great. We'll get you off the short list. Oh, Jody Ferguson would be elite, actually. I forgot about him a bit. At Fulham, but he probably can't. Oh, he's actually not too bad at the wide midfield. I think. No, that guy's not too bad either. Mike Martinez, 69 million for an American. Probably doesn't want to come here. That's probably why he wasn't on the short list, to be fair. Does look decent, though. The marking's a bit poor. We'll see about that. Tom Mitchell, that's a bit cheaper. Not as good as some other players, but interesting option. And yeah, Blades, we know about. Might be someone we go after. Individual training, let's sort that out. Well, we should be getting close to actually Champions League final. Probably just got played. We'll check that shortly. And you hopefully get a report through on the guy, Lecom from Strasbourg. So either way, we're going to potentially pinch someone from the blue group or blue co, whatever they call themselves. As that right wing starter. As Caserta plays okay, probably just reinforces that he's a backup. Yep, Williams, right, we're getting a few players. Geez, that's making that loss to Liverpool look worse if that's how Conor Bradley looks in this. Transfer man? No, okay, none, really. Let's see, there we go, that's what I want to check. Interbet Napoli, and into one Serie A as well. So Napoli have regressed with Slot, who somehow won Manager of the Year despite not winning the league with a team I won it with. So that's, yeah, okay, that checks out. Our Europa League was won by Atletico Madrid 3-1 after extra time. And Bayer Leverkusen won all, but on penalties over Marseille. So no English, yeah, there was no English teams anywhere near the European titles this year. Being 2039, so it'll be for you. Got anything to worry about too soon. But through the off season we go. So yeah, contracts are going to be interesting. Yeah, Hinchcliffe. So that's the interesting one because he still doesn't want to sign a contract. We've probably got depth that's not too bad if he did leave. Like I've got to prioritise the right wing for an actual incoming signing. If we lost him on a free, that would suck. Piver surely does not want to go to Trabzonspor. But yeah, no, I would love to offer him a contract, but he doesn't want to, so I can't. So that's awkward. Staff, is Mitchell all right? He's pretty good, isn't he? We'll sort that out in the future though. It's a month away. We can deal with that. And yeah, 4 promises we are still dealing with. We are probably not looking at that guy. We'll scout him, but because he actually looks semi-decent. But yeah. Yeah, I can't see. Yes. That seems weird. Couple of winners of awards. Deckenbach does well as per usual. Piver, lol. No, go away. Trabzonspor. That's okay. Have we got any scouting on this guy? Nope. Okay. What's this Unagi guy look like, actually? Didn't look at him for some reason. Yeah, I think I prefer the one of the youngins more. Blades or the cum. Try and get an updated scout report on the com before we maybe go ahead, because not sure if I like him or Blades more. And hopefully as well the transfer room actually starts to work, because we put that in ages ago and it's just disappeared for some reason. Okay, Rolls left buyer, which is interesting after winning the Conference League. Not that we're looking to move at all here, because it's, you know, kind of rebuilding Man City to the points that we're going to win the Prem here or Champions League, or hopefully both. Right, they're happy with us as a manager. That's good. Yeah, that's still a bit weird. Yeah, so we got a couple of people out of the dude. You don't need a weather forecast for that game in Otago because there's a roof on the stadium. Cheers, FM. Good to see you done your research. Caserta's, yeah, that's manageable. I was going to say, if you're getting rid of another right winger for me for 6 months, I would have loved that, FM. Okay, yeah, there's going to be some big clubs sniffing this season, isn't there, for our players? Oh, do you, Sergio? To be fair, you did shoot the ball from outside the box, even though I told you to not a heap last season. Like, getting rid of you might, in a weird way, help us. If they want to meet our valuation, maybe. Don't really want to, because 25% retained and all that, but it's a good bit, I suppose. Get the finances sorted out ASAP and then get some prize money in after a season, then we can get into normal club stuff. You have a debt situation. is England. Get the 3-0 win over Iraq. And they're friendly. Of all the times to play some meaningless friendlies straight off the back of a Champions League final and whatnot, does seem a bit weird, but anyway. Is it serious? 109 million for 32-year-old Bukovic. You go ahead and do that, Liverpool, please. Yeah, we'll sort that out. Coffee scoring, awesome. Love that. There's a Blades. Oh, that might put his price up a bit, eh? He's just got an England cap as well. There's one of the guys we were looking at, Joseph Blades. We're waiting for the scout report on the Strasbourg leg. Coffee could leave due to release clause. I don't think he will, but because I think all those release clauses from memory were like clubs in a higher division, which is pretty hard to be higher than the Premier League. Unless the Super League's taken off without us. So, yeah. We should be sweet there. Unless he somehow got one that wasn't. And I've forgotten about it. I wonder how much Mur could be worth, actually. Game says he's a right winger. He's more of a midfielder, but I think he's, I think he's worth 250 million. That's, yeah, a little bit above our 27 million pound budget. We're looking at people above that budget, so probably, yeah, shouldn't even think about that, Sean. As we get a absolute ton of inbox items. Okay, well, it's okay then if no one wants them. We get the right winger done, then I can start to think about contracts and stuff in the future. Some of those guys. Yeah, Pons is just not quite good enough. That's not surprising. João Silva, who we nearly bought, not now. And yeah, Chicane, you can train something, right? How's these? We got any idea about Lacut? No? Okay, awesome. Or Lacum, sorry. I mean, the league stats aren't amazing, are they? What's the other guy looking like? Oh, Blades. I mean, he's barely playing. How's he got an England call up? Okay, anyway. Transfer him in, or we have to nothing. Okay. Tell you what, it's not bad for New Zealand that. 2-2 against Mexico. But that will do for today and for a little while, guys. As I said, I'm not well, we won't clash with the World Cup tomorrow, so we won't stream then. With a double game day, and I'm not here on Wednesday, and we'll see if I'm back in time on Thursday, how tired I am. Not sure if we'll do a stream then either. So either Thursday night or next Saturday, and we'll be pretty much getting stuck into the transfers a bit more here at Man City as we go up to the Premier League. Unfortunately, with no European football, because absolutely not quite FM, but kind of feels like we got FM there in that FA Cup final after getting rid of Man United in the semi. So we'll be competitive because that's the champions and we outplayed them. Just, yeah, stung a bit, that one. But we'll see what happens in the window, because looks like there's a bit of interest in some of our fellas. It's an awful time of year to try and check this, isn't it? Because, yeah, all the symbols. So, yeah, we should be sweet. Just, yeah, one big sign at right wing for Naldi, who's going out on loan. See, we've not got many on Twitch today, so we'll just not raid today. And I'll catch you guys on, yeah, Thursday or Saturday. Keep an eye on the Discord. It's probably the easiest as well. Let you guys know how I'm feeling once I get back from Christchurch, because it's a like 5-6 hour drive. So yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling, if I'm up for a stream or not. Otherwise next Saturday, and we'll get into the Premier League building transfer window with Man City. Not that we can build a lot, because not a lot to work with, but we'll see how we go. Have a good week, probably-ish, and I'll catch you guys next time I see you. Keep well, everyone, and bye.